Apologies for the little intermission there. It is storming where we are. What Drew McIntyre here, ready to do his second open challenge. And we will see now who answers the call, who challenges the Scottish Warrior. We will see right now. What the? What the? I don't recognize this theme. This could be practically anyone.
From Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 228 pounds.
What? Holy shit! ECW has turned into Swerve's house! Swerve Strickland, accompanied by Prince Nana. This was not on anyone's bingo card. Wow. I'm speechless. Last week we had Sheamus, a member of our own roster, but Swerve Strickland, former AEW champion. This is gonna be a good one. Look at how this is gonna go. Swerve Strickland versus Drew McIntyre. Of course, the ECW fan base still behind Drew McIntyre. Match now officially on the way, trying to go for a clothesline, but quickly, high knee from Swerve Strickland. These two have never met inside a ring before, not to my knowledge at least. So this should be a real interesting matchup. Swerve Strickland trying to show early control. Again, the same rules as last week. If the opponent of Drew McIntyre can pin him, he will be a man of his word and issue a hardcore title match to the victor. But right now, Swerve Strickland trying to get that chip damage submission locked in, figure four, onto Drew McIntyre. Wanting to let go of it served its purpose. Weakening the legs of Drew McIntyre, good strategy there. Making him get weaker and weaker for that inevitable Claymore kick that could arise at any moment. Sweet drop kick there from Swerve Strickland. And now we'll look for some weaponry as Prince Nana needing to get out of the way. Table in play there, but Drew McIntyre stopping it. Both men countering each other, and then some. Should I go for a drop kick there? But and now thrown across the outside area. Drew just doing what he can. Trying to wear down Swerve Strickland. Trying to not let him use his extravagant. And now Drew McIntyre going fishing for some weaponry. Kendo stick. And now will break. Attempt to break it over Swerve Strickland. Will body him. He keeps getting back up. Now breaking off the attachment that Drew had on him. And now throwing him across the outside. Prince Nana there, support him. And now look at this. Hatting it up, and a spike straight neck first onto the concrete floor. Jesus Christ. Back into the ring, both men go. And now the sledgehammer, again the same sledgehammer used last match. Full effect here. Now bending the armor, Drew McIntyre. Again, not letting him do anything here. Drop kick into the corner. Now Swerve Strickland attempting to use a sledgehammer and a neck breaker from Drew. Drew's not going out that easy as the stomps to the chest. Now going for a cover. Prince Nana trying to get the support of the ECW fan base. There are some there, but not all. Now, roll-up pin from Drew. Roll-up pin to Drew, my apologies. Strickland just trying to find a way around the moment. Drew countering Strickland and now has it up. Trying to go for a future shock DDT, but Swerve Strickland countering. Hoisting him up into the corner. Now what does Strickland have planned? Power slam. And now to the top rope goes Strickland. What is he thinking? High risk, high reward! Both boots to the face of McIntyre. Goes for the cover, but I can't get it too. The fans, I have to agree with them, fight forever. Now what do these men do here? Just a little more. Not enough there to get a solid impact. And now, well executed there. And now Drew maybe tapping into that old Scottish rage. Getting back into the ring as Swerve Strickland kipping up. And now, look at this, roll-up pin from Strickland. Roll-up pin could do it here, but a kick at it too. And now, straight there onto the elbow. And now, what is this? Trying to get him in move for a German suplex, and look at that. Trying to go for a neck breaker, Drew, but Swerve Strickland countering. Prince Nana taking off the, exposing the turnbuckle. And now again, wanting to use the sledgehammer, but deciding not to. And now, both men were on the apron. Both men will get back inside the ring. Now what is Strickland thinking? Super kick inbound, but Drew catching it into power bomb right there into the center of the ring. Going for the cover. McIntyre trying to keep his record going, but a kick at it too. Now hoisting him up. Look at this reversal from Strickland. And what is Strickland thinking? What is he thinking? He's thinking getting Drew into the corner. Running up and a forearm straight in there. Again now a sledgehammer in the midsection, and twice, and a third time. Will that be enough? Strickland heading to the top, one more. And a corkscrew and then some. The corkscrew landing, and Strickland thinking that's not enough. throwing Drew into the corner. Power slam. And we saw this earlier in the match. Is he setting up for another? Getting Drew on his... And the double stomp to the skull! Cover by Swerve Strickland! But a kick out at 2 from the Hardcore Champion. Now try to go for a springboard there, but came up short, and now Drew will take advantage. Claymore kick! Claymore kick from Drew! Cover! But a kick out! Both of these two have thrown so much at each other, and Drew looking for a second countdown and a Claymore kick! Is that enough? But it isn't! How the hell is Strickland still in this? Thrown across the outside. And now the sledgehammer again in use. Jesus Christ. Now Drew ascending to the top rope. And an elbow drop. Pick and Swerve up. What does he have planned? Possibly a setup for the future shock DDT. Swerve Strickland saying otherwise. And now Boston Crab submission. Boston Crab submission, but grabbing the leg of Strickland, stopping him from completing it and setting it in 100%. As Drew getting back to his feet slowly. And a Claymore kick! Third time's the charm! Cover! And that's it! Swerve Strickland put so much of a fight into this match, but Drew showed that he still runs the place. That could very much be contended for match of the year. What a moment that was. We hope to see Swerve Strickland in an ECW ring again. Hopefully the run back of a lifetime. What a match this was. And it was this third Claymore kick out of nowhere that sealed his fate.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Congratulations, Drew McIntyre, as we move on to our next match. Here we go on next match. And it is the chosen one. Former ECW champion, Jai Phillips.
Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 255 pounds, the chosen one,
Jai Phillips. As we know, last pay-per-view, Crown Jewel London, taking out Ethan King. one step closer to his revenge plan to get back at the Kings, CM Punk, and Adam Cole for what they did at SummerSlam, screwing Jai out of the world title and the placement of the longest reigning ECW champion. But right now, a standard one-on-one match. So let's see how that pans out. Will this be a roadblock in his revenge, or will it just excel him to go further? And it seems the man for his match tonight, Mr. Apollo Crews. Still not very liked by the ECW fans in attendance, still remembering his run. Still remembering his run in the 2020s in WWE. Still not heavily favored, but we will see how he can bear himself against the Chosen One. Apollo Crews, a very gifted acrobat, and an area of professional wrestling where Jai Phillips falls just a little bit short on the mark. Could that be the one leg he has in this race to pull up an upset? Jai Phillips, Apollo Crews. Now, match officially underway, and Apollo Crews, big boot to immediately start off this match. But Jai Phillips getting back to his feet. Calling him a tie-up after that explosive boot from Crews. And Crews will push Jai back into the corner. Ref will get involved. Will there be a clean break? There is. And now both men will lock up again. Again, just trying to fight for control. And again, Crews just pushing him back. And again, a clean break. And now the stiff right and drop kick to the back. Jesus Christ. My mic turning off right as stuff got interesting. Jai Phillips with a trouble in paradise and a springboard crossbody to answer the offense of Apollo Crews. They're still fairly going counter for counter right now in this matchup. As shown right then, Jai Phillips. And the knee. Directly to the face of Apollo Crews. They're both on the outside now. And again, just trying to counter each other no matter what. And now straight into the steel steps goes Apollo Crews. And now kip up. Apollo Crews just trying to keep himself in control of this match. Now, Apollo Crews doing the actual right thing and bringing Phillips back into the ring to continue the match, not letting it go towards count out. But DDT reversal there by Phillips. Now What does Phillips do now? Hoisting Apollo up and issuing a snake eyes off the ropes. Going top rope, high risk, high reward to the outside with the sucker punch. The reversal from Apollo, getting some good lefts in there. Now pulling Jai up into power bomb position right there on the concrete floor. Jai Phillips kicking him off. And now will answer with some stiff lefts of his own. And now look at this. Look at this. Harbor Bridge on the outside. Out of nowhere, Harbor Bridge done by Jai Phillips. Going for the cover. But a kick at it too from Apollo. Now, side kick, a little homage there to Booker T. And a nice there strike. Right there. Nice reversal there from Apollo Crews. Jesus Christ. Now Apollo Crews moonsault from standing position. What does Jai do now to get back in the swing of things? Exactly that sidestep into flatline! Flatline from Jai Phillips. But it doesn't mean that he's out of this yet. Look at this. Hurricane Runner now into a pin right there. This could do it. But no, it's not counted to his own pin, Apollo Crews. But a kick out at one. Now in running into a big boot there. Apollo Crews somehow holding his own against an ex-world champion. Now hoisting Apollo up into a knee, and then what happens now? Apollo trying to go to the apron, trying to get some breathing room. Jai having none of that, but Apollo able to fight him off, get back into the ring. Now what does Jai do? Knee straight to the spine. Jai on the apron. Apollo then try to go for a kick from the apron, but it doesn't come up short. Rolled outside the ring, rolls back inside the ring. A little bit of moment to think about what he was going to do, and Apollo reversing any of that offense. Back to standing position. Now Apollo Crews hoisting Jai up and throwing him over his head to splatter onto the canvas. Apollo now top rope. Frog splash! Cover from Crews. But a kick out. Apollo Crews looking to end it right here, right now. But look at this, Jai with the knee able to counter. And a choke slam there. Cover. And that's enough to win it. Jai Phillips continuing his revenge era as the Titantron has activated and theme has played. Referee has no idea. Wait a second. That's Kenny Omega! Kenny Omega just blindsided Jai from behind! And now, a little bit of a stomp there from Omega. Here we go, our semi-main event. And of all things, a special guest referee match. The gold and red have come out, and you know what that means.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Adam Cole.
The ECW champion, who last week went on an extreme roller coaster of emotions, facing Jeff Hardy and losing to Jeff Hardy, and then at the end of the match getting a stare down from Kevin Owens, a returning Kevin Owens. And now it's come to this. Both of them want a shot at the world title. Kevin because he believes he deserves it. Jeff because he beat the champion in the first place. So management and Cole agreed to say, we're not going to make a decision. They're going to make the decision. Kevin Owens, Jeff Hardy with the world champion refereeing. What could possibly go wrong? But here comes the prize fighter, the former television champion. It's time for the KO Show!
And the participants, first from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. He was so close to winning the television championship for a second time, almost beating Karrion Kross and the other two, Joseph De La Cruz and Darby Allin, in their fatal four-way match, but came up ever slightly short. But now his sight is set to become world champion. He has not held a world championship since the Universal Championship, way back when that belt was introduced on Monday Night Raw. And now he has a chance to possibly be one again. But first, he has to go through the charismatic enigma, a former WWE champion, a former TNA champion.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Ready to make the Hardy name known once again. We saw what he was capable of during the match with Cole. So many swanton bombs it took to finally put him away, but he still did. Still doing the run around the ring, as he so often does. But can Jeff have his second miracle? Jeff Hardy, Kevin Owens, right here, right now. And now the match officially underway. Adam Cole reffing. Drop kick from Hardy to start us off here. Two extremely different wrestling styles with Jeff Hardy and Kevin Owens. Owens hard hitting, grappling superiority, and Jeff, his high flying antics, putting his body, his mind, his soul on the line to get a victory. Cover now by Owens, checked by Adam Cole, and a 2 count. And now off the ropes, splash there onto Jeff. Owens continuously walking near Cole, but not actually interacting with him. And now Jeff is on the offense. Face there. Snake Eyes, and now Adam Cole counting the pin once again. Drop kick will send Owens down. And now, roll-up pin from Jeff. Roll-up pin from Jeff. But only a kick out at 1. And now, weaponry completely legal will come into the ring. And now Jeff there ready. Double stomp onto the chest to Owens. Thinking to himself, do he want to go trash can on top rope? He'll go for a springboard elbow straight on the button. Clothesline as well, just trying to keep Owens down onto the ground. Best chance of being hit by one of his signature top rope maneuvers. Owens now back to his feet, and now will start his own level of offense right there, but the springboard DDT attempt came up just so little short. And now trying to bend the arm of Owens, but Owens shot right there to the midsection of Hardy, getting some distance between them. And what does Owens do with it? Suplex right there. Jeff now back to his feet. In over the top rope. Both feet hitting the floor. Jeff will follow him quickly after. Adam Cole watches this all unfold as the official bouncing Owens' skull off the apron. And now the trash can. But thinking of something else. What is Jeff thinking? Trying to show that he still got it. Sledgehammer now again being introduced, where Jeff says no. Toying with KO. But now both men finally inside. Springboard crossbody. Well executed by Jeff. And now look at this. Jeff Hardy trying to go for a twist of fate there. But Owens able to break out of it. Both men just countering each other's possible offense right here. But now Owens with a German suplex. Now trying to go for a stomp on the back of the head. But again, Jeff able to get out of harm's way. And now right there face first onto the canvas. Going for the cover. But a kick out at 2. And now leg drop from the middle rope. Head to the outside looking for some more weaponry. And now kendo stick time into the midsection. And a second time. Trying to go for a third, but rolling out of harm's way. But to the side of the skull. Jeff Hardy trying to possibly go for another twist of fate attempt. But Owens not having any of it. Now looking to bend that leg out of its socket. But Jeff not letting anything come to chance. Springboard, drop kick to the side of the skull. Only grazed it, but Jeff did more damage to himself. Trying to go for a stomp there. They go Everett. Owens now trying to get a cover down, trying to hold down his legs, and now Jeff countering it into his own pin. And almost got it too, and now Kevin Owens again with the pin, and now Jeff again with the pin, making Adam Cole go to work here. And now look at this, Kevin Owens, wait a second, package. Oh, teasing us with a package pile driver. But a sideways slam instead, the kendo stick breaking over the chest of Jeff Hardy. And now Kevin Owens looking to put it away for good. Stunner! Cover! But a kick out at 2. Now Owens On the outside, almost stalking his prey. Both men back inside the ring, and Jeff will take the first advantage, throwing Owens into the ropes. And now just wailing on him, stiff rights. Now try to go for the cover, but a kick out at 2. Not enough to put Owens away. And now Owens will answer with his own, but Jeff countering that as well. Neither of these two can find a steady stroll of offense here as Jeff gets reversed to the outside. Now the table has been brought in. Springboard elbow strike once again. Now, Swan! Turn! Bomb! Cover! And he gets it! Jeff Hardy gets his shot! Owens was so close, but a little bit too out of practice for a match like this where Jeff is on a roll here. What a moment for Jeff Hardy to get a shot at the ECW World Championship. That one swanton bomb on the unopened table, no less, got Jeff the victory.
Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy.
Congratulations, Jeff Hardy. We'll see how that goes in the next few weeks as we now move on to our championship main event. And our main event tonight, where these two will try to win back the titles they never lost. Bubba Ray, Devon, they are here.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and is for the ECW Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
The Dudley Boys have arrived. This match has been a long time coming for them. Way back, way further than last week when they won the shot. When Bubba Ray defeated Alex Shelley to get this chance to fight the tag team champions. This goes so far back. We will explain that as this match begins to unfold. Dudley's ready in the ring, and all they're missing are the champions. Starting off, there he is, the equalizer, Ethan King. And of course, right behind him, the Muscle, Mr. Wade King. Both of these two have gone through their little...
At a combined weight of 483 pounds, the ECW Tag Team Champions, Ethan King and Wade King, the United Kingdom.
These two have gone on their little adventures as of late, but this entire match starts back to when the Dudley Boys were tag team champions, getting taken out by the Masked Men. They could not compete and they were forced to relinquish the titles. The Masked Men then won those championships, and then they've revealed themselves to be these two men, Wade and Ethan King, the United Kingdom, former proteges of Liam Rogers. And now the Dudleys get their shot at the titles that they never lost against the men who took them out in the first place. And you're handing off the tag titles. And there they are in all their glory. And here we go, Dudley Boys, United Kingdom, the grudge match. Match now officially underway. As we know, Extreme Rules, Tornado Tag Team rules apply. First member of one team to get a pinfall or submission will win it for their team. Quite recognizable between the Blind Franken Team Tag Team Tournament at the start of this calendar year. As we see the Muscles facing each other, Bubba Ray and Wade King. Devon was challenging Ethan, but it seems that anyone's going to go for anyone right now in this match. Just trying to wear the DDT from Bubba Ray. Now being pulled to the outside by Ethan. And Wade will quickly pick up the assignment from there. But Bubba Ray still fighting out. Devon with a good clothesline there to Ethan King. But now gets reciprocated with an even bigger clothesline from Ethan. As Wade throwing Bubba around on the outside. Now Wade King going to the top rope. And now a nice elbow straight to the skull of Bubba Ray. It doesn't seem like it's affecting him too much, as now the tables have come. Set it up on the outside. We see all four men in the same area on the outside, just trying to beat the absolute piss out of one another. Good example there by Devon Dudley. Now Devon, top rope, double axe handle to Wade King. Wade bumps into Ethan. That won't end out well. And now Bubba Ray with a Bubba cutter. Going for the cover. But now it's been stopped by Ethan King. And Devon has indeed got the table. And now having Ethan up on his shoulders. But that didn't last quite long. And now Ethan in possession of the table. Bubba Ray quickly stopping him in his tracks. but Ethan King, slippery as always, getting out of harm's way. Now we'll try to reciprocate that onto Devon. Didn't come up the way you wanted it. But again, just getting out of any kind of hold that any member has on him. Drop kick there. Wade King bouncing his face off the apron. Tried to go for a cover but came up short. But Bubba there now in the ring to try to swap out from Devon. Now the chair being brought in by Devon, but Wade King not letting him use it. Now Ethan in the ring with Bubba Ray, and now look at that! Full Metal Jacket MF. Will that be enough? And no, kick out at 2. FMJ right there, out of nowhere onto Bubba Ray. And now the big ladder between the announce desk and the ring apron being set up by Ethan King. Bubba Ray, trash can in hand, but Wade not letting him use much of it as both members of the United Kingdom trying to get some weaponry from the other kendo stick now by Wade King. Will shift his attention back to Devon. Devon now giving Wade a run for his money. Ethan King will get involved, throwing him into the steel steps. And now Ethan, top rope, looking to do some damage to Devon. Trying to rub off that shot from Bubba Ray. Now Bubba back to his feet, now kneeling to deal with 2 United Kingdom members. But look at this, Wade King now has Devon up and throwing power bomb. Should have go for a springboard DDT with there, but jumped the wrong direction. Bubba Ray now, big boot. All 4 members of this match going all out. Hurricane Runner by Ethan King. And the 6 from Ethan, and now the sledgehammer again being in use. Cover by Ethan King. Could that be enough to put it away? No, kick out at 2. Kendo stick being used on the outside against Bubba Ray. Stiff lefts from Ethan King inside. Middle rope now. Double axe handle well executed as Bubba Ray throwing Wade King around the outside now. Snake eyes off the apron. The Dudleys are coming back slowly but surely. Tag titles, of course, on the line, and now Ethan King busted open. Blood has been spilled in our main event now. Devon trying to use that cut on his head to his advantage with that submission sleeper hold. Thrown into the official, and now, look at this! Kill switch engaged! Cover! Bubba Ray, though, in the ring and breaking up the pinfall in time. And now, Bubba Cutter! But not enough for Bubba Ray to get a pinfall as Wade King now getting met with Devon. The title reigns of the United Kingdom are in jeopardy, but a kick out at the last second. Tag team wrestling indeed. Both Dudleys in possession of weaponry. And now they're just taking it out on one member of the United Kingdom at a time. Ethan reversing Bubba Ray as Devon now shifting back his focus. What the hell was it? And there they are! The brass knuckles! The brass knuckles that Ethan used to secure the tag titles in the first place. And now look at that, Bubba Ray. I don't know who got the worst landing of that in my opinion. But all I know is that these 4 men are going to hell. And now choke slam on the outside by Wade King. Now Devon getting back into the swing of things. They're getting reversed in by Wade King. The United Kingdom has found their touch again. Now, another table being put in. And now look at that, the reversal of a possible Bubba Cutter. Ethan King with the cover. Devon is out cold. Kendo stick broken across his skull. And Ethan King continuing his onslaught. Now, almost all members of this match have drawn blood. Table's been set. Whether we use it is a completely other story. As we see, look at this, Wade King on the outside. Burning hammer, and inside the ring, look at this, Ethan King, ultimate disrespect, suplex through the table. Ultimate disrespect. And to the inside, crossbody by Ethan. And now off the ropes, drop kick. As Devon trying his hand with that sledgehammer to get some momentum back, but Wade wrestles it off of him and he uses it against him. And now, Bubba Ray in the corner. Power slam on that table debris. And now grabbing that steel chair from earlier. And now looks like he might have a feel-good day using it. But look at this, Devon now have left Wade King a little bit on the unconscious side of things, if you ask me. Big boot there to Ethan King, but Ethan King quickly getting back up. Into the corner, and a full metal jacket! FMJ! Cover on Bubba! Devon being manhandled by Wade King, and the United Kingdom retain their tag team titles. The grudge match, a little over 3 months in the making, finally comes to an end, and the United Kingdom stand victorious. What a bloodbath this was. Right here, the burning hammer to Devon on the outside, and then the ultimate disrespect, putting Bubba Ray through a table, a man who's made his career on tables. And right here, as Devon was distracted, the full metal jacket into the corner, and that was all she wrote.
Here are your winners, and still ECW Tag Team Champions, Ethan King and Wade King, the United Kingdom.
And that, with that title retained, that has been our show. Thank you so much for tuning into ECW this week. I have been Scott Silver, and I will see you when I see you. Take care.